Today I'm going to talk about how to balance the camera on your Ronin S. It's not as simple as you may think. Let me separate these two pieces so we have only the part we need to talk about today. Now, on the Ronin S, when I first got it, I thought, how come it's upside down? Let's see. Here we go. I first thought I only had to balance this part by moving this lever and sliding this plate back and forth, but that's not quite it. To get this balanced, by moving this plate back and forth, the camera is on, so the camera is balanced on this bar. But this bar also has to be balanced so the camera will move this way and that way and it will stay in position. As you can see on my bar, I have this up at 765 appears to be what's showing there, approximately. Also the camera should be as close as it can to this motor. Then on the back, you need to balance it so that you can get it to stay or very slowly move. There, it stays. And over here it starts to slowly move, but not very much. And over here it'll stay. And up here it'll stay. Over here it'll stay. And over there, slowly a little, but it'll stay. That's about the best I was able to get it. Now on top here, it needs to be able to roll like this and not go crazy. And then what you need to do next is now it's all tied up in knots. Let's see here. Okay. It's supposed to look like that's upside down again. There we go, right side up. You're supposed to take it like this and then move it and make sure it stays pretty much where it's supposed to be. Like that. Now for the final one, let me put the bottom back on. Okay, the bottom is back on. It's not going to fall off, so I can hold this thing now. Okay, my positions are, on this axis I have it out to 5, it says here. On this axis I have a 1 on this side. On this one, on my bottom axis, my camera is sitting over here at 1. This is my small rig half cage, which I leave on there, and I pull the camera out and put the camera back in, leaving the small rig on, so I don't have to readjust it every time, as long as I have the same lens on. Now also on this back one here, I have it set to, what is that set to? That says about a half. Yeah. From 0, about a half up is where this is sitting at, and that's about the neutral space, because you want to be able to sit here, and sit there, and not move on its own. If you can get your Ronin to do this, then you have achieved balance. I guess we could call this the Mobius position. Yeah, alright. Oh, and before I forget, to check that your camera is in balance, you need to go to the app. Be back in 1 second. In order to get your Ronin to actually activate, if you just pulled it out of the soft case there, it'll power on, but the gimbal won't move until you hit it the first time with the Bluetooth and the app. the app through the Bluetooth. Okay, the way you do that is you... I don't want to see that. Let's see here. Where's the part I'm looking for? There, Bluetooth has to be on, and your location has to be on. This is what the app requires. It's in the booklet. It's on their website. Be sure you do it. Forget the location, the app won't find it. It won't find the Ronin. Don't ask me why. Anyway, then once you got that on there, you go and bind to it. Bluetooth menu. Come on, Bluetooth menu. Bluetooth. Pick the Ronin. There will see there'll be other devices. Oh, okay, I have a PRBT D926, which I don't know what that is, but that's what I first thought. Well, that's what I thought the Ronin was when I first turned it on. But actually it wasn't on because there are two power switches and you have to hit them both before the Ronin will actually put the Bluetooth signal out. And once you get it, it should say DJI Ronin. DJI Ronin. Alright. I'm bound to it now. Let's go back to the app. I'm going to connect to the Ronin. It's going to show you the Ronin in the list. If it hasn't shown you the Ronin in the list, make sure your Bluetooth is on. You've bound to the Ronin and your location is on. Next I'm going to go to Configuration, Setting, Balance Test. And now it's going to do the balance test. You need to test it this way, and okay, I got excellent. You also need to test it this way, otherwise it will not check the pan motor in flashlight mode, which is very important. Now I'm doing the second balance test and it's checking, well, yeah, it's going to check the pan motor now in flashlight mode. Or this probably is a good way to use it when you're outside because it gets rid of your Z-axis, so to speak. Look how far it's going now. It's fantastic. And it says, excellent, excellent, excellent. So, if it says anything less than excellent, you need to do a little more balancing of the gimbal. And with that, please subscribe to my channel if you found this to be helpful.